Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, then I would love for you to do so and to be a part of this journey. So today we're going to be talking about the law of attraction and the common mistakes and misunderstandings that come with the law of attraction that I feel like a lot of people might have had at one point or still do, and these are things that I had to learn over the years, and also 7 tips that you can do to make the law of attraction work for you. I'm not a law of attraction expert. Law of attraction is just something that I studied for a lot of years, and it's something that's been a big part of my life and a big part of my self-improvement and self-growth. There is so much more to it than you just learn from the basics about the law of attraction. However, those are the things that are super vital and super important for the law of attraction to actually work for you. The number one thing that I learned about the law of attraction is that if you want to manifest something or create your own reality, then your mind and your soul have to be in agreement. And a lot of the time, that's one of the biggest pieces that we lack when we are trying to manifest something. Our soul might be aligned with what we are trying to attract, however, our mind and our limiting beliefs, our perspective on life is the complete opposite, and therefore it blocks what we want to attract. One of the biggest things that you can do is to have the mind and the soul to be in agreement with the reality that you want to create. However, there are lots of ways in doing so and practicing that, so I'm going to be sharing a couple of those things in this video. So probably just like a lot of people who know about the law of attraction, I watched The Secret years ago when it just came out, and I thought it was so fascinating, and I'm just like, wow, this is great. Just I have to picture what I want and just focus on it every single day, and I'm gonna get the life of my dreams. And I was a teenager back then, and I was so excited about it. However, I later learned that just by doing that, you can positively improve your life, but it won't necessarily give you the manifestations that you're trying to manifest into your life. So slowly I started to learn more and more and go deeper into the law of attraction and reality transurfing and just understanding how the laws of the universe work. Only now I'm finally starting to understand and grasp those concepts. So just like with anything else, different things do work for different people. So if you had a different experience, then that's awesome, and feel free to share it in the comments below. I'd love to see what you have to say, but I'm just going to be sharing my mistakes, my misunderstandings, things that helped me to make the law of attraction work for me better. So I think the number one common mistake, and this is something that I feel like everyone did as soon as they watched The Secret, was think that I'm just gonna imagine the life that I want, I'm just gonna imagine the house that I want, and just look at a picture of it every single day, and it's just gonna appear into my life. And to be honest, sometimes that might be enough, and I did have instances in my life where I really wanted something and I just thought about it a lot and it just kind of appeared in my life one day. But a lot of the time those were very small things, and that might work. However, when you are trying to manifest, the big part of what you should be doing is being what you're trying to attract. So it's a lot of the time it's not enough to just imagine it or just look at a picture of it. You have to become the reality that you want to attract to yourself. And a couple things that you can do to do that is acting as if, and that's basically when you go along your day, living it out in a way that you would if you already had the thing that you're trying to manifest. Dressing a certain way definitely helps. Maybe talking a certain way, carrying yourself a certain way, surrounding yourself with specific people. So instead of just imagining, just looking at a picture of what you want, actually become the person that you need to be to have that thing, the person that you think you would be if you had that certain thing that you're trying to attract, and make it as real as possible. Really feel the emotions that you would feel if you had whatever it was that you're trying to attract to yourself. And I found this to be super helpful, and in general it just lifts your mood and kind of puts you into this different state of mind that I think is vital for creating the reality that you want and being the person that you want to be. So like I mentioned previously, a big misunderstanding that I had is I just have to picture whatever it is that I want and think about it a lot, and the universe will just make it appear into my life. And like I mentioned, that's not exactly how it works. And another huge thing that you have to do with manifesting whatever it is that you want to manifest is to take action. And I feel like The Secret just doesn't emphasize that enough. And on one hand, just taking mindless action and just kind of beating your head through the wall and trying desperately to make things work for you won't necessarily bring that to you, but at the same time, sitting there and just picturing the life that you want and not doing anything is not going to manifest anything for you either. So I think it's definitely a combination of so many things, but taking inspired action, coming up with a plan of things that you can do, even baby steps that you can take to start heading into the direction of the life that you want, or becoming the person that you need to be to have those things. Understand specifically what it is that you want, and then come up with a plan, come up with some steps that you can be taking every day to get closer and closer to that plan. And let it be fun, let it be passionate and inspired. Taking action and taking steps is our job. The universe will do its part, but you have to do your part too, and show the universe that you're ready, and show that you're trying, and most likely the universe is going to start helping you out. So another mistake that I've made was thinking that just because I want something, that's exactly what I'm gonna get, or that's exactly what I need to get to be happy. When in reality, as most of us know, a lot of the time we might want something, but then we get something completely different, but then we're like, oh my god, thank god that I didn't get that other thing, because this makes me so much happier. And so we just kind of have to trust the universe a little bit and understand that you might think that things should look a certain way for us to be happy, when in reality that's not always the case. And sometimes we think one thing is going to make us happy, and that's not what's best for us, and therefore we're not going to manifest it exactly the way we think we will. So just because you picture something a certain way doesn't mean that's exactly what you're gonna get, and you have to be okay with it and open to whatever it is that's gonna come to you. Something that I've learned is that you're not necessarily manifesting what it is that you're picturing. You're manifesting what it is that you're feeling. It's so important to have your heart kind of lead the way, because you have to have an emotional connection with the reality that you're trying to create for yourself. And when you are visualizing or, doing those kind of exercises, it's not only about looking at a picture and just kind of imagining yourself there. It's about really feeling it and allowing those emotions to come up and really being emotionally present in the reality that you're picturing. It's not just about looking at a picture, it's about evoking those emotions that you would have if you had that reality. In the end of the day, basically, you're just attracting a feeling, an emotion, and that's all we really want. Like, we think that we want money, but in reality, we want the freedom and, maybe the peace and the excitement that comes with money and with doing the things that you want to do and spending more time with family. That's what you really want. You don't necessarily want the paper that money is. You want the things that comes with it, and the emotions and the feelings that you get by having a certain lifestyle. So by understanding that, you will be a little more open to just focusing more on the feelings as opposed to having things to be a specific way or to manifest a specific materialistic things. In the end of the day, you just want to feel a certain way and be a certain person as opposed to just having certain materialistic things. Something else that I recently learned, I used to listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks, and they talk a lot about being super excited and having huge desires and really desiring something. However, I learned, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, I found that in my life, the more I wanted something, the further away I felt from it. And then as soon as I would stop wanting something, it would appear in my life within like days. And I'm always like, wow, well, I don't even want this anymore. Like, why is this here? And I recently learned that there is a reason to why this happens, and if you want to learn more about that, I really suggest that you check out the book Reality Transurfing, and it really covers a lot about how it's important to remove desire and instead live in this balance and neutrality in a way, and being kind of neutral to the things that you want, because the more you want it, the further away you put yourself from it. Because when you're really desiring something, you're basically saying that I don't have it, but I really, really want to have it. We attract what we are and not necessarily what we want. So in order for you to attract something, you just kind of have to already feel like you have it, and therefore if you have something, you're not desiring it. And something that I've noticed was that a lot of the time I might want something a lot, and then when I get it, I don't feel as excited about it. It's more neutral, it's more natural. I'm just like, yeah, it's just a part of my life. It's a part of who I am. And so that's kind of the state that you should be manifesting from. I think it's great to be passionate and inspired and motivated, but it's important also to kind of decrease the desire at least a little bit and let whatever it is that you're manifesting, creating, to be a little more natural to you and feel a little more neutral about it. So again, as far as feeling neutral and allowing the manifestation to be natural, let's say that you're trying to manifest a big sum of money, or you want to dress a certain way, and so you want to have the money to have a certain lifestyle and to look a certain way. But when you go to, let's say, expensive stores that you dream of shopping at, you feel extremely uncomfortable and extremely out of place. Well, then you're not necessarily aligned with that lifestyle. And before attracting and manifesting whatever it is that you need to have that lifestyle, you first have to allow that lifestyle to come naturally to you in a way. And another thing that has helped me a lot is just gratitude. Gratitude is a huge part of manifesting and creating the reality that you want, and being grateful for the things that you have, being present within what you have and within the life that you're living in right now, and not being so eager to get away from it and manifest something else, because the universe gives you the most when you're grateful for what it is that you have right now. When you're feeling fulfilled and happy, satisfied, then you will get more of what is going to keep making you feel fulfilled and satisfied. And when you're constantly chasing something else, then you're just going to be always chasing something else and not getting the things that you actually want. So it's really important to just stop and really analyze what you have around you, and just to feel that gratitude, because you know, a lot of the things that you probably have now are the things that you once wanted before and you now have them. So it's important to stop and really feel that gratitude. There's always going to be something that we want, there's always going to be something that we want to attract, but it's really important not to lose sight of the things that we do have in our lives. And so gratitude is a huge step in just living a happy life and feeling satisfied and making the law of attraction work for you. So just to summarize everything, law of attraction isn't just looking at a picture and thinking that you're gonna get whatever it is that you want to get and really desiring it and just kind of waiting for everything to fall in your lap. It's knowing specifically what it is that you want and practicing visualization and making vision boards and doing all of those great exercises, but at the same time it's setting direct intentions as opposed to just having these strong desires. Knowing that you're gonna get what it is that you want to get, knowing that you're worth it, getting rid of limiting beliefs and things that are holding you back from feeling like the person that you want to be and having the reality that you want to. It's aligning with what you want by feeling natural in the environment that you want to be in, and really acting as if you already have those things and being grateful for those things and focusing on the emotions that you're trying to manifest as opposed to just being specific about the materialistic things. Being open to whatever it is that the universe brings to you, taking inspired action, working towards your goals. Trust and allow things to unfold as they are, and just be what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you're trying to attract. Be the person that you have to be to create the reality that you want to create. So those have just been some of the misunderstandings and certain mistakes that I have made about the law of attraction and understanding creating your own reality and manifestation, and just certain things that I've learned that have drastically changed my perspective and the way I view the law of attraction, and have really helped me to start changing my life and living the life that I actually want and being the person that I want. If the law of attraction is something that does interest you and you want to learn more about it, it's important to dive in deeper and really learn the different perspectives and the different laws and different exercises that you can do to make it work for you. I strongly recommend that you check out the book Reality Transurfing, and it just gives a completely different perspective on the law of attraction, how the world works, and it's super interesting, and I think that you might find it really helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful. Leave a comment below and let me know what your experience with the law of attraction has been. I'd love to see what you have to say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more videos on being your authentic self and creating your dream life. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.